The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada.
Nice.
Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex,
And more sex.
are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
All right, welcome to the podcast on this Monday night. It is the 14th of October, 2013. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Of course, our phone number, 478-7954, Skype, the Good Times Podcast. You can even text us at 0927-214-1981. Weird show tonight. First of all, I'm losing my voice, so I apologize for that. And then we don't have Bianca here. We were supposed to have Kat to sub in. She's feeling sick. So it's just going to be you guys and me. And we have to keep the show a little shorter than usual tonight because, the staff have a big event, in a little while or tomorrow morning, and they need to, kind of speed up that process too. So it's going to be maybe an abbreviated type of show. Again, I apologize for the voice. It was completely gone yesterday because of fucking sports. I was screaming for my team to win like a fangirl, and I fucking lost my voice. So, we have another game later, so it's going to be probably even worse tomorrow. But I hear there's a holiday tomorrow, right? Pika, what's the holiday tomorrow? One of our many 5,000 holidays that we have in the Philippines.
Muslim holiday. I can't pronounce the name. Sorry.
What is it? What is it for?
For Muslims. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh man, I love it. So because we have a day off tomorrow, that'd be good for the voice. But here we go. It's time to kick off the show. Let's get your very intimate episode, you and I, thing that we haven't done in a long time. Your love problems, life problems, sex questions, whatever you want to throw at us. We'll definitely, at least me, and then maybe if it's a lesbian question, I'll ask producer Ange for her expert opinion. And then if it's a question about losers, I'll ask Pico, what to do about that. So let's get to it. Let's start with, who do we have first? Who do we got first, lesbian Ange? We have somebody on the cell phone, right? Let's go with, Anne, who is 22 years old. And you are from Manila. What's up, Anne?
I'm great.
Yes, you are. How can we help you, love?
There's this guy I met 2 years ago. Tapos,
Sure.
I haven't met him in person yet. Our communication lang is through phone. We call and text each other for 2 years.
Where is he? What country is he in?
What? Come again?
What country? Where does he live?
Philippines.
What? Like in Manila?
Yes.
Okay. You already know then there's something wrong. Like you don't have there's no such thing as pen pal shit anymore when you live in the same city. So what's the catch here, Anne? Who's lying to who about being married or whatever, like, or being ugly, or I mean, what's the deal?
I guess he can come out of his shell.
No. That doesn't exist. There's a catch to this. All right. Anyway, I cut you off. So you continue to tell the story. You're with this guy. You guys text each other and call each other regularly for 2 years. He lives in the city that you live in, but you've never seen each other. Continue.
No, because he said at first he was in Canada, and then when I found out that he's a poser, he changed his place. He said he was in London naman.
That's the catch. He's loud.
Yeah.
He's loud. You're crazy. All right. So what's the problem then? You're Okay. So he says he's in Canada. Then you catch him that he's lying, and then now all of a sudden he's in England. Why are you still talking to him?
At first, nasa Philippines daw siya. And then after a while, when I'm asking him if we could meet, he said he's flying back to Canada na. Tapos after siguro 3 to 4 months, someone told me on Facebook na he's a poser, ganyan-ganyan. So I investigated. Tapos yun nga, nalaman ko poser nga. Tapos sabi niya, nagpakilala siya ng bagong personality na siya na daw yun. So ako naman, since I fell for him that time na, naniwala ako.
Wow, and you're dumb.
The worst part for the second time, nalaman ko na naman na he's lying.
Yeah. And why are you talking to this guy still?
Maybe because he's too kind. He's too sweet. Parang he's everything a girl is looking for in a man. Parang I was super
except for the fact that he doesn't live in Canada or London or wherever the fuck else he's saying he lives. Okay, so when you want, let's take your line here, just because I want to use this angle for all the people who are listening to the show who think that their boyfriend is fantastic. When you go, he's kind, he's this, he's everything a girl wants in a man. If he's everything a girl wants, don't girls want honesty? Don't girls want the truth? Don't girls want those things too? Or he's everything a girl wants in a man, except that he lies, he's not honest, he fucking is. I mean, how can he be everything that you guys want when don't you guys just want an honest person?
Yeah, pero parang na-overcome niya yung pagiging sweet niya ng lie. Parang there's this part of me na I want to push through him na parang go, baka one time makikilala ko yung totoong siya. Baka
all right. You guys all know who listen to the podcast what I'm going to ask next, because I always ask it when I see people behave this way. Are you ugly, Anne?
No.
Then why are you acting like an ugly girl? Because ugly girls do this shit. Yung mga tipong, ay, walang magliligaw sa akin. Ito, first time, may nangliligaw sa akin. Sige nga, o kahit ano naman, any lie you want to tell me, you're acting like this is the first time anyone has showed interest in you and you're holding on to that person kasi pag nawala, ay naku, wala nang mga boys.
Maybe because yung mga ginagawa niya sa akin, hindi ko na-feel dati sa mga past relationship ko sa mga ex ko.
Yeah, but I'm sure your past relationships, they told the truth about who they are. Mm-hmm. At least you've met them. Like, how can a guy be so incredibly perfect when A, you've never met them, B, they refuse to see you, C, they lie to you about who they are, 4, they lie about where they live. I mean, it can go on and on. What the fuck is so great about him aside from the fact that you've never seen him, smelled him, touched him, or even know his real name or where he lives? What aside from that makes him so incredibly irresistible? Nothing. It's you. You are lonely or whatever. Hey, we lost her, right? That was a we lost her tone. That's what happens when you blame people and they realize what's going on. They hang up on themselves. Ugly girl behavior. I mean, fuck. Not physically ugly. A little bit, but just you feel ugly about yourself. And then you tend to fucking hold on to these bullshit. I mean, come on. Oh, she's back?
She's back.
I hear her breathing. Is she back?
Yep.
Anne, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anne, do you understand now what I'm trying to say here is there's nothing good about this guy. Zero. because you can't even prove it. You've never seen him. And I'm saying that everything is physical, but he cannot be perfect via text. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work that way. And then next, he can't be perfect via text if he has not even told you his real name, where he lives, and he refuses to see you for fucking 720 or 30 days. Can't be done. Doesn't exist.
And then here's the catch. For
There's a catch.
2 months, siguro 2 months ago, I totally cut the communication with him. Pero he's still keeping up with me, like, send messages on Facebook, and then he still calls my number, pero I don't reply na totally. Parang ayaw niya akong tigilan.
Well, then change your number. That's what it is. Listen, when he's calling you over and over, he doesn't miss you. I hope you don't kind of confuse him calling as him. Wow, patay na patay to sa akin. No, you're in a interaction with this guy for 2 years. This is not a real. This is not real romance. This is not a real relationship. Him calling you over and over, please never mistaken it for, wow, he's so in love with me, or any of those fucking crazy things. You guys have not been able to communicate truthfully about anything. So don't pretend or think that he's so in love with you. No. He probably is married or is fucking, handicapped or something like that. If I were you, I would Skype with him. Let's start with that. Okay, tumatawag ka sa akin. Sige, huwag tayo mag-meet. Mag-Skype na lang tayo. Video.
We tried at Yahoo. We tried. And then he has this alibi na his camera daw is broken. He can.
Okay, right. And you believe this shit. Boy, listen, I don't know who's stupider, him or you. It might even be you. You know, you are pretty dumb, man. Like, you might not be book smart, but you might not be book dumb, but you're certainly street dumb. This is really stupid on your part to even tolerate this any longer than you have. All right? So stop it. Change your number, whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Rock on, baby doll. Thanks for the call. Stop being stupid now. Jesus. Hi, Dimples. You are, is it Dimples? Yeah, Dimples. You're on line 5.
Yes.
Iloilo, 29 years old. What's going on, baby doll?
Yeah, hi, Mo.
Hi, Dimples.
I got this question earlier. I'm actually in love with a married guy with 2 kids.
Yeah.
But, but apparently they're on the process of annulment. So, is this wrong? I mean,
have you confirmed? Have you confirmed that they truly, in fact, being annulled, or is that's not just some bullshit? Because 99% of the time, it's the guy lying. He's like, "Oh, listen, we're gonna get separated soon," but they never really are. Like he, in fact, lives somewhere else, away from the wife, and all of these things.
Actually, at first, the wife is the one who would want this annulment, and they've been doing this for the past 5 or 6 months already.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and well, the problem is my family is, I think they're totally against the idea, but I guess we're fighting for it, and hiding.
Is somebody gargling in the background?
Yeah, my neighbor.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sorry for that.
That's awesome. She's like, well, my family's not okay with me being in.
Sorry for that.
Woo! All All right. Where are we? Hold on. All right. So your question is your family's not going to be cool with you dating a married man who has 2 kids? Well, you are Dimples, 29 years old. So there comes a point where I think you're entitled to do what you want and not care too much about how they're going to kind of look at it. I mean, do you have a person in your family who's been through the same shit? Like had a marriage and it was an awful marriage and had kids, or married someone or dated someone who has another child? If I were you, if you had someone in your family, whether it be a cousin, aunt, uncle, you approach them first, you tell them about what's going on, you have them, because sometimes in family it's a strength in numbers game sometimes with family. So like if you were gay and you wanted to tell your dad you were gay and you knew your dad was going to be pissed, but you have 3 other gay cousins, you can kind of use them as a stepping stool to kind of like bounce off of them and say either the 3 of you guys go together to your dad, or you go, but you see, si Tito thing is okay about his son being gay. You know, you can, it's like name dropping. So try to kind of, when you're cooking up a battle plan here, try to get some advice from other relatives who are in the situation that you were in. Because I'm sure there are. I mean, we have no divorce in the Philippines, so it kind of hinders, and relationships end all the time for whatever fucking reason. So it makes it where we have uncles, you know, cousins, you know, titas, everybody. Maybe your parents themselves have gone through this. And you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah, actually there is one, my mother's side's aunt.
Right.
But then the problem is different. She actually have known this problem after they got married and after they got this first son.
So that's it. Well, okay. I mean, I'm just trying to come up with things you can use to help you. If there is no one available for you to jump off of and stuff like that, at least for our culture, you have to know. I mean, at this age, you're entitled to do what you want, to feel the way you want, without their permission. It would be great for them to be on your side. And I think that's what.
I actually have that in mind, but then the problem is that, well, my mom and my dad are both separated. My mom knew about this, and, well, she doesn't agree, or she's not in favor about it, and she's also not really discouraging me, but if I do have the chance to meet other people, then she would be glad. But then
and
again,
if that's the case though, when she's not completely against it, I really think the pressure is on your boyfriend to really make a very good impression now. Like,
yeah. Well, the problem is I live with my dad, and my dad is really, really like freaking against it.
Against this.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he got 2 kids, and we know for a fact in the Philippines that we don't have any divorce, although we have an annulment.
Has your dad had any other relationship aside from your mom?
They're separated, so I guess.
Yeah, but he never dated after your mom.
Well, they both never.
Are you sure that your dad never dated after your mom?
Yes. I've been with him for almost 30 years now, so I guess I know.
Are you and your dad close?
Yeah, quite close. I've been with him for the entire life of mine.
Yeah, well, if I were you, then I would really just say, Dad, you know, he's really a nice guy. I mean, I know that's such a simple thing to do, but you really have to sell this guy's case. You'd say, he's very nice to me. His relationship didn't work out for whatever reason. You be completely honest about it. Unfortunately, because there's no divorce here, the annulment process is going to be a long time. We're not going to be jumping in and moving in together right away. I'm not going to be the insta mom to his kids. I just want you to know that I'm dating a guy who has children. He used to be married. And they're in the process of making that. Like, I mean, You just tell him that you're not taking it too seriously, that this is not going to be something where you're going to be immediately living in and all of these things. So he kind of feels good about it early on, or not, at least not so threatened by it early on.
Actually, I would want him to meet him, but there's a big problem. I'm actually isolated, and I'm not allowed to. I mean, since this problem has been raised for a couple of months already, so I'm actually bantay sarado. So how am I able to do that? And we've
at
been
29
hiding.
years old, like, what do you?
Yeah,
what are you asking? Like, what does your father provide for you at this age?
On my own, well, no, I actually I just live with him, and of course.
Why not get your own place?
Yeah, but no. There's this thing that, of course, we do have our Filipino culture, and we have this close family ties. So I think that's the reason. Well, the reason why I'm having this isolation because of this problem.
I know, but
really
why
doesn't
not?
want me to.
Then tell your dad, I think I'm old enough to kind of rent my own apartment or something in nearby the house. Because here's the thing: if your dad is judging the guy, it depends on how you want to attack this. If your dad is judging the guy because he's used to be married and has kids, well, guess what? He's exactly like your father. Someone who wasn't able to be successful in his marriage, who has kids. So you have to ask your dad, Dad, would it be fair for anyone else to judge you as a bad person or this, when basically you're just like him? And maybe the fact that I chose him has something to do with me being so close to you. He is very much like you. And in fact, his situation is almost exactly like yours.
Yes.
So why would you hate him, or why would you not give him a chance? It's like judging yourself as well. It's either hypocritical or sad that you won't let a guy who's very much like you have a chance at things that he wants in life. And hopefully he'll understand it.
You actually have a point in there. And but I just have this second thought. If I'm going to tell him, which I actually told my mom the same thing that you have just said, but I think he would really say, if ever that thing happens, it wouldn't be that right. That he's married, he has kids, so what the hell that he's going to support you? You are a single woman, something like that.
I know, but the thing is, you need to sell to your dad that you're not looking to get in a home with him right away. Like, when your dad says, how is he going to support you? You just say, Dad, we're not married. We're not getting married. We're not going to have kids. We're just dating right now. Enjoying each other's company, watching movies, going out to dinner. We're not fucking, looking to mortgage a home or put our names on a rental agreement together. It's just dating right now. That's it.
Yeah.
It could end in a month.
Still dating at this age? I mean, it's supposed to be like you're close to settling down.
Hey, in 5 days, I'm going to be 7 years older than you. I'm still dating. It's fine.
All right.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right, just tell him it's just dating. Jesus Christ. Fucking province people. Come on, man. Let's go. It's fine. You're 29. You can still date. Thanks for the call. Good luck, Diplo.
Yeah.
You'll do fine.
All right.
All right? Have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Sometimes you got to combat it, man. That old school. And I think it's now. It's really that now is the war between the old school and the new. If there's ever been a time, it's now. Like that way where we're going to change the dynamics of culture and stuff like that. These are the days. Do it. If you're listening to the show and you're stuck in this old school shit, break free from that. Taking a break. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
SM3-day sale. Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
what's like?
Have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time?
Okay, we're gonna do 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na. I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
We're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
SM3
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. First, open iTunes. Your next step, hit the iTunes Store button. A search bar should open up as soon as you do that. Type New Media Factory in the search bar and all your shows should open. Pick the show you like or all the shows you like. And once that opens, hit the subscribe button. And that's it. You're in. All shows will now be automatically downloaded to your device.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Chubby Bunny, but
What's like?
have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep
Okay.
saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay,
Whoever
let's
can
do
fit
it.
the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba?
Okay.
And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Alright, we're gonna do this time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
What? Okay. No, not this one.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
So like I'm on my second favorite porn site, the eotube.com. Pico, you familiar, right? eotube.com?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely, right? Of course. How dare
Yeah,
you?
of course.
And I'm always intrigued at why these sex scandals are named after the city that they were like filmed in. And like, there's like a beauty queen kind of feel to it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm the star of the Tacloban scandal, or I'm the Lucena scandal. It's like, it's you can think of your favorite scandal tape and it's identified by the city that whoever gave the name for it. It might not even be in Lucena. Yeah, and school scandals too. Thank you, Lesbian Edge. Yes, it's like, oh pare, ikaw ba yung nasa St. Paul scandal? You could be a celebrity based on what barangay you're from or what high school or college you're from. FEU scandal. It's awesome. In its own kind of weird way. I don't know. Do you have a favorite city school scandal? Ange?
I don't watch those kinds of scandals.
What? You don't know? What about ours?
No.
Pico, is there a favorite one? Because I'm trying to look for like the best one. Who's got the best?
I can't remember. I think the schools are the better ones. Because the province ones are low quality.
Yeah, the province ones are very grainy. Well, even the school one. It depends. Like if you go to a poor school, the sex tapes are going to be very grainy. And then the rich schools tend to have the better quality ones.
Yeah,
better lighting.
I think those are better.
Interesting. Who's Mangkanor? Ange.
Our guard told us that he's an old guy who has sex with the youngest and hottest girls, students. And it's available
Philippines?
on local, yeah.
Mangkanor?
Yeah, look for his picture on Google Images. He looks like a tambay and all that.
Siya ba yung sa, ano to, Davao Scandal? Yung mga 6-part Davao Scandal? Siya ba yun?
I don't know.
There's a Davao Scandal with some old guy just banging something like college student.
That's probably him. Because I think he has a lot of
Oh, but the
scandals,
quality
a
is
lot
so
of it.
bad. Well, of course, he has the
Yeah,
guard.
but you don't need like HD quality for that face.
Yes, you do.
You don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
For a face? Oh yeah, you don't look at the faces.
Yeah, you gotta have better. You have to have really good quality for it to be an excellent sex tape. Like
Yeah.
the ones they have here, like some of these provincial ones, like mga Tacloban or whatever the fuck. It's so grainy and awful. It's like, ugh. Can you get a little better camera going here? And you can tell it's from a low quality cell phone. That's the problem. Need some iPhone 5S's here to get slow motion sex tape and all that stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, good stuff. All right, anyway, let's get back to. Hold on, I'm going to look up Mangkanor. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I know we want to take calls here because we have a short show tonight, but I got to find out what our guard here at the studio is telling us. He's not here. He's not on youtube.com. Never mind. Whatever. Let's go to Ace. Ace, you are on line 6, and excuse me. You are 20 years old in Bacolod. What's the Bacolod scandal look like?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it.
So sorry. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Bacolod. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Everybody who calls the program, you tell me what city you're from, and then I'm going to look up the scandal that's consistent with your city. So, wow, there's a few Bacolod scandals. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I can hang out. Yeah, Bacolod's cool, man. A lot of horny people there. All right, what's going on? How can we help you?
Hey, good question. For a homosexual relationship, does it start with several dates before going steady, or does it start with sex before they say, hey, let's be a couple?
I have no idea. I mean, not that I don't know. It's just there's such a variety. Like, I think more often than not, you can have a gay casual sex partner and then become a very successful boyfriend. Like, it works also obviously with, heterosexuals and lesbians and whatnot, but it's a lot less successful when you start as a FUBU and then become a couple with guys and girls. I think with gay guys, you can be a lot more successful with starting off having sex with someone. Like, hey, well, this guy's really hot. And then have sex with him again, have sex with him more, and then go, shit, wait a minute. Not only he's hot, he's good in bed, he's good to me, and then it could be a really great relationship. With guys and girls, sometimes it's very difficult because, like, once the guy goes, why did this girl have sex with me casually? Oh man, maybe she's like a slut. And there's all these kind of things that go on in a guy's mind. Gay guys, I think, are really a lot more accepting of the natural part of it, which is you're a guy, I'm a guy. Sorry, we lost him. We'll get him back. You're a guy, I'm a guy. Genetically, we have we have high sex drive. So sometimes our dick leads us to where, we want to go sexually, but in the process, meeting somebody who's really awesome. And then all of a sudden it can become a really great relationship. So I think, I think if anybody can do it successfully, which is sex first and then relationship after, definitely gay guys. Now, your question is, does it have to be that way? Of course not. I mean, people are still people. I mean, I could still think, Ace, through this phone call that you're a really good guy. And if I was a gay guy, I'd be attracted to you right away. And we could actually have, conversations on the phone before we even ever have sex and still be cool. It doesn't necessarily mean one has to come before the other. I'm just saying, if anybody can have casual sex first and then a great relationship after and do that really well, I really believe the gay guys can do that.
Yeah.
So my point then is being, my point is being then you can go sleep with a guy and don't worry about it like ruining any chances of him not being your boyfriend.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, is there a guy in mind that you have that you want to bone?
Well, yeah, I just had, I just got laid. So I just want to know if we really have to go out on dates, or does we really have to go out for sex first, and so we can say that, hey, let's settle things, and then let's make it serious and official or something.
I really think it's based on how much time you spent with each other. Like, if you just got laid for the first time with this guy that you really like all of a sudden, I think let's see how much time you guys spend together outside of the bedroom. Like, are you guys going out to movies and eating out and stuff like that? Because the sex part, like if it's only sex, he only wants to meet up for you with sex, then I don't think it looks good for your chances of being a boyfriend. But if you're having sex and you guys are going out and enjoying, like, again, movies and all of these things that other people do, then I think you're in really good shape. And don't worry about the sex thing. That's just kind of natural.
Wow. That's cool. Thank you, Mo.
You're welcome, my son. Thank you, Ace. Have a good, and this guy, is his name Gary? There's an old, you gotta look this up, because there's an old, Saturday Night Live cartoon, Ace and Gary, the ambiguously gay duo. It's fantastic. Please watch it. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I took note of it. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Fatima scandal. Ugh. Saints Ko scandal. This girl, I'm watching the Saints Ko scandal. This girl's blindfolded. Jesus. The San Beda scandal. There's the Pampanga scandal. Oh, look at the Pampanga scandal. They took the whole province and took credit for it. Love it. What else here? Hayden. There's Hayden one. That's all good stuff. Let's go to, where are we going to go with here? Let's go to Bubbles. Bubbles, you're 26. You are on line 5. Hi, Bubbles. You're in Manila. What's up?
Hi, DJ Mo. Good evening.
Good evening, Bubbles. How can we help you?
Hello.
Yes, Bubbles, your question.
Hi, DJ Mo. Gusto ko lang pong itanong kung anong opinion niyo, kasi yung boyfriend ko saka ako, 8 years na kami. Pero parang wala pa siyang plano sa kasal.
Okay.
Namin yon. So, parang naguguluhan ako kasi bakit parang wala pa?
Yeah, do you ask him? And what does he say when you ask him?
Yes, I asked him. Sabi niya, ipon daw muna. Pero kasi mga friends ko, sinasabi nila na if gusto niya daw talaga ng guy na mag-marriage kayo kahit wala pa kayong pera or wala kang ipon, I mean, magpaplano na siya.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think you guys have been together way too long. I mean, 8 years is ridiculous. That's a long time. I just, that means you started very young. And I say that all the time on the show, and I apologize to people, but it's true. But at the same time, when a guy says he wants to save, that's a legitimate excuse of why not to get married yet. Let's save a little bit. But I think what you need to do after that, and this goes for a lot of girls who are in the same situation, is, okay, but should we also put an age limit or some sort of, not an ultimatum because that sounds threatening, but like a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan? Okay, let's save for the next 3 years, but just in case we don't have enough money, let's do it anyway in 3 years. Para you can kind of both have that security protection that you're looking for. I mean, you're 26 years old, dear. So you started when you were 18. It's kind of, it's a little too long for you guys to be together anyway. But at the same time, it's not red alert. You still have another year or two where before you should start feeling the pressure about getting married. And hopefully in that year or two, if you really, really think that this guy's going to be your husband and he's amazing aside from all of these things, then, tell him, okay, let's save for 2 years. Then it doesn't matter where we are financially in 2 years. Let's do it.
Okay.
That's what I would say. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
baby doll. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay. Good night. Bye-bye.
I was saying earlier today when the girl called and said, I got this boyfriend and stuff like that. I have to tell my dad, and my dad's against it. And I think about my daughter. If my daughter had a boyfriend that she got together when she was 18 and she was 26 years old, I would be against it. And I would do everything I can to break up with her. And then she's going to call a podcast 8 years from then, and whoever the hell's hosting that podcast, and she's going to be like, my dad's fucking asshole. He's telling me to break up. But you have to break up when you're there. Fuck. People, listen to me. Can't do it. It's dangerous. Who do we have here? Ange, who do we got next? Is it Zan? Roxanne. Get Zan, the 19-year-old. I want to see what that girl's about. Roxanne, you're 28, Cavite. What's up?
Yes. Kasi masyado akong na-apektuhan dun sa isang podcast niyo about Andy Manzano.
Andy.
Yes.
What podcast? She has a podcast?
Yes. No, your podcast.
We talked about Andy on our show? When was this?
The one with Bianca Valeria.
I don't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's true. We have referenced her a little bit. But yeah, go ahead. Your question.
Yes, kasi parang nakaka-relate ako dun sa usapan nyo regarding sa values ng Christian relationship. And kung gaano, parang kasi ngayon, ilang gabi na ako parang napupwet thinking about that.
About my love life?
Yes. Parang
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Parang tayo na sinigdadaanan dyan. Parang, yeah.
Can you speak louder? Sorry, Roxanne, can you speak louder? Medyo, yeah, it's a little...
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Kasi ganito, hindi ko nga maintindihan sa sarili ko eh. Parang ako yung nagsiselos doon sa every time na-post siya sa wall niya about her wedding. Like, parang ako yung nagsiselos for you kasi alam ko yung pakaramdam ng gano'n. Kasi nga, nag-break kami ng boyfriend ko who happens to be a Christian. Parang gano'n din. Parang nahihirapan ako kasi pakaramdam ko, wala na akong makikitang katulad niya na parang napaka-harmless.
Well, when it comes to, say, specifically, if you're talking about Andy, I'm very happy for her, and that's not one of those things that ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends say when they hear something nice.
Yes, I know.
I cared about her so much that my care for her is only for her to be okay. It's not about like my filling a void in my life or me missing a person. It's like when you care about someone so much, you only care for them to be fine and stable and all of these things. And that was the care that I've had for her. I mean, these are stories that I don't want to talk about like by myself. It would be best if like, say, a Bianca or someone who knew her, Kat, was here. Then I'd kind of open up a little bit more about it. But, to talk about it like just kind of sitting here without a co-host is kind of very weird and kind of odd for me. But, don't feel jealous or anything like that. I certainly don't. I really, truly thought that she was such a great person and from a great family that for her to be kind of happy and like secure and all of these things it makes my day. Like I'm fucking thrilled about it. And I could not have wished for a better outcome for her.
Yes, I really want Andy for you.
No, don't.
She's getting married.
Yeah, no, that's great for her. Don't worry about it. It's you don't have to want her for me. But yeah, do you have a question?
Yan lang. Parang about values, about the family, yung relationship, sa pagkipagrelasyon sa isang Christian, kung gaano, tatanong ko lang kung how does it feel na yung makipagrelasyon sa mga ganun, mga full-fledged Christian, knowing na hindi sila ganun ka-open about sex?
Yeah, that's the thing. It depends. Like, there's so many like fake fucking Christians, and then there's some like hardcore like true Christians. Because like the fake ones, they're the fucking worst because they'll bring so much confusion to your life. Like, I recently had, a girlfriend from a Christian family, and you think that you'd know what their stand is against treating other people well and morality. And then they're fake about it, it'll really fuck you up. Now, the thing is though, if you date like a hardcore Christian, there are things you really have to change in your life. Like you have to know that you're not going to have sex. You know, you have to know that things that like movies that have sexual or profane themes that are really funny, you're not going to be able to watch those and enjoy it as much, you know, because, you know, I'm talking about the hardcore ones here. And I mean, years and years and years, many years ago, I had a girlfriend who was hardcore Christian, and we had to, like, we couldn't listen to music. You can't listen to hip hop. You can't listen to Kanye. You can't listen to Beyonce. You can't listen to any of those because the message of their songs are, you know, questionable. So it's a really big lifestyle change if you're willing to get in a relationship with someone who's very much into a faith. And you have to kind of absorb that.
Because we've been together for 3 years, and every time I open it up to him, parang he refuses me. And parang na-hurt yung ego ko as a woman, of course. And, ayun, siguro masyado lang strong yung faith niya.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. And you should understand that like you want to have sex with your boyfriend. He's hardcore Christian. Even if you bring it up, it's going to be no. The answer's always going to be no.
Yeah.
Parang, that's what it is. And you know what? I don't even think that you guys are going to do well because you're supposed to not want to have sex with him.
Yeah.
So maybe you should look for another boyfriend, like one that kind of shares your needs and wants.
I just want someone like him. Ayoko ng puro sex lang. Parang na-realize ko nga nung nawala siya na parang, yeah, I made a huge mistake of letting him go. And yun, parang nakita ko din nung nanood ako ng podcast, actually, kinuwento ko to sa cousin ko, sabi ng cousin ko, who happened to be ex-friend, sabi niya, ba't nakikinig ka ng podcast? Parang hindi naman, kasi parang hindi siya masyadong for Christians kasi palilitan sa mga topics or so, parang mga explicit, parang
right.
Medyo, related to sex. So parang nagulat siya. Baka so kung hindi naman yung hinanap ko, I just want something na papakinggan na iba. Every time na you talk about sex, hindi ko naman siya pinapanood eh. Nag-skip ako kasi hindi naman ako makaka-relate. So, ayun, I just want something else. Kahit din sa mga, kahit sa, I'm also a follower of your F.FM. So,
that's right.
Medyo nasa dun lang ako sa mga Filipino ngayon na, wow, ang dami-daming problema sa mundo. Parang puro sex lang yung pinoproblema nila sa buhay. So,
well, I mean, the thing with why people ask so many sex questions is because there's not a lot of venues to get a really legitimate answer. And it's an uncomfortable topic. And so, I mean, you might as well take the opportunity. I don't think people are at home depressed about their sexual lives. I mean, I think it's, okay, here's a venue for you to ask about sex, whether it be this podcast, Twitter, Ask FM, whatever. It's just a venue. And it's like, okay, I'm going to take that opportunity to do it. But in terms of like, I don't think you should misinterpret it as, oh my God, sex lang nasa utak nila. I don't think so. I think this is what it's about. I mean, like if we had a sports podcast and we said, okay, my Ask FM or this podcast is only about basketball. Ang dami tumatawag, Mo, putang ina, sobrang depressed ako, natalo ang Lakers. It doesn't mean that their life revolves around the Lakers. It just means this is a venue for them to talk about that topic. And that topic happens to be Lakers. So this is a venue for them to talk about sex. It doesn't mean their life revolves around sex. It's just, there's only a little bit of places that I can talk about it. I might as well talk about it here. So don't worry about that whole ang dami-dami problema sa mundo. Trust me, they know that, and I'm sure they have other problems aside from their penis and their vagina. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
But I really like you. I really think that you're a good person, and I appreciate the phone call. I really like you, Roxanne. Thank you.
I'm nervous of talking to you because hindi naman kasi ako yung tulad ng iba na, yes, very, very vocal about everything. So I just really want to talk to an intellectual person like you. Kasi hindi ako ganun ka-open. Honestly, mas madalas kong kasama ang computer kaysa sa mga tao sa paligid ko. So,
Gotcha.
mas mas comfortable ako sa books kaysa sa kausap na wala namang kwenta.
Yeah,
So,
I got you.
So, I'll always be a fan of yours and of course, and of your relationship. Honestly, sa lahat ng relationship mo, parang siya yung nagustuhan ko. So, sana lang, I
Me
wish
too.
I could turn back the hands of time, and I wish you just did the right thing.
Yeah,
Of not letting her go.
Yeah, it was certainly a decision that I made that was a poor decision. I didn't cheat her on her or anything like that, but I definitely picked another girl over her at the time, and boy, did that turn out awful, as you may know. God, that's fucking hell. What an awful choice. But it is part of life. I mean, it is what you do.
Yeah, I just want to ask, how much did you love her?
Oh, very much. I mean, but it was very much even after we were together. Like, there were moments where when I found out that.
Do you often tell her that you love her?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, definitely, of course, and she knows that. Yeah.
Oh. Kasi ako kasi nung version ko parang, una-una lang, like, I love you, pero after mga ilang years, so parang hindi na siya hindi na kami ganun ka-vocal. So parang, na.
Oh no, you should still be very vocal about it. You should still be vocal about it.
We just broke up, just like,
Yeah.
Kasi magkaiba kami ng values.
Yeah, I know. He's Christian and all that stuff. Right, okay, that's saying too long.
Interest. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
all right, baby.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, Roxanne. We appreciate it. Have a good night. You're the best. Thanks, dear. Whew. The whole time, by the way, I'm talking to this girl about Christianity and love and this and by my love life. Lesbian Edge is sending me links to Manganor on YouPorn. This girl's talking about, religion and this and people, there's more to life than sex. And the entire time, Ange is sending me clips of the Muntinlupa scandal part 1. Yes, Ange, this is Manganor. I've seen this video many times. This is like a 40-minute video, isn't it? I mean, you send me like the 6-minute version, but I've seen this dude. This guy's popular. He bangs these girls in bathtubs and stuff like that. It's a CR. Yeah, I saw this one. Tell our guard that he needs better taste in porn. This one sucks. It's so grainy and dark. I'd take the Wally sex tape over this one. I'm sorry, go ahead. What?
But you think the girl's prettier there? I don't know.
This girl?
I don't know.
Then fucking EB Babe Yosh or whatever? No way, dude. No, EB Babe Yosh is better looking than this girl. This girl's ugly. The thing about this girl is that he's fucking 57 years old and this girl's 22. That's what makes this
someone like that touch me.
Yeah, there's a huge looks difference between Manganor and whoever this girl is, but to say that this girl's hotter than EB Babe Yosh, that's not accurate. Now, who would you rather have touch you, Wally Bayola or Manganor?
Fuck.
And remember, he's gonna have to have his bearded mouth all over your badge.
Holy fuck. That's a tough question.
Yeah, think about it, lesbian Ange. That's when Ange goes, EB Babe Yosh na lang.
Yeah. You Babe Yosh.
All right. Who do we have? We have Jan or Zan?
Jan.
Who do we got? Jan, you're 25. You are in CDO. What's going on? Oh, CDO scandal. Got to look that up. Hi, Jan. Jan. Do we have not Jan? Ange, where's Jan? Huh? No? Can we get either Zan? Boy, all of these girls have there's Roxanne, Zan, Jan, and Manganor. Get me Zan. I've been wanting to get Zan. She said won't stop bothering her, even she has a new. Sounds like an old kind of. Yeah. Who's this?
Jan.
Jan, you are 25 CDO. What's up? Guys, can you fix this, please?
Yep.
We're on air here.
She's dropping the call.
She's been with her boyfriend for almost 5 years. But at the same time, she has another boyfriend, long distance relationship for 3 years. What's her question? And that's possible. I wonder how many people out there that are in long distance relationships that also have side relationships, the ones that where they need that face to face, that warmth of another person. Yeah. All right, Jen, you ready? Jen, duh. Never mind. Is she still there or not?
Nope, she keeps dropping the call.
All right, well, never mind. Forget it. But that's a good question, and I'd really like to know what's going on with her, in terms of when you're in an LDR. Do you have like a FUBU? Like, what are the chances that you have a FUBU? Do you even consider it as cheating? I mean, of course it's cheating, but do you consider it as like the person involved, or is it like, okay, no, this is just to kind of get, the sex out of me? You have like a mancanor on the side, but you really do have like a true boyfriend. LDR is what I want to know. And Sayang, we couldn't get Jen. Well, maybe we can you send her a message, and maybe on Wednesday we'll go ahead and talk to her then. In the meantime, let's take a break and wrap it up, since we're supposed to only do an hour tonight. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, season 2, brought to you by Globe. Taking a break. When we come back, we will wrap up tonight's show. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bikutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bikutan.
See posters and print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Everything for the scary and sweet is at SM Supermalls. The SM 3-day sale happens on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
SM 3-day sale.
Up to 70% off on great finds. Shop and get a chance to win Suzuki motorcycles.
SM 3-day sale.
The SM 3-day sale on October 18, 19, and 20 at SM City, Bicutan.
See posters or print ads for details. Per DTI NCR permit number 6125, series of 2013.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
Wait.
have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth. You say Chubby Bunny. And you keep putting it in your mouth. And you keep saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? Okay. And you're gonna be like, okay na, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Okay, I'll learn 2 at a time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na, okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na, okay na.
Okay. No, that's disgusting.
What you've been missing on The Factory.
Were you the one who posted, James, regarding the guidelines when it comes to checkpoints?
Yes, I was.
That's fantastic.
Yes, I just made it up, but I thought it was. This time of year, right? Elections. You never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Okay, children, do not follow this at home. I'm just kidding. Just so you know your rights. If you do get stopped by a checkpoint,
You're not. We're able to verify all of these, James.
You're not allowed to run over them. That didn't make it here. So technically. Now, number 2, upon approach, slow down. I guess that counts as not running them over. Dim headlights and turn on cabin lights. Okay.
Cabin lights.
Mm-hmm. Lock all doors of vehicles during inspection. Since lock.
They might get pissed off because you're locking.
But that's the
doors.
thing.
Okay.
This is where they get you. And this is actually, I know we're making fun of it a little bit, but this is a serious issue. We've seen some people genuinely harassed. Drugs are planted. And other things, a Justin Bieber CD is planted, which is even worse.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I've heard of that, And there's no defense for that. There's really no defense. Yeah, it's like, but Your Honor, we found this. Throw the book at him. And the CD as well.
Then after that you have to submit your cell phone and everything. Yeah. And next thing you know, you have a Justin Bieber ringtone.
Catch James Deacon and the boys on Counterflow Wednesdays, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not. Tirsa? Anyway, jaundice does not know. This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Utario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti, mama.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Ayan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede pa itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na siya.
Oh my God!
Sorry, ma'am. Ito talaga?
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakat niya. Dapat pala caution muna yung pinasa natin.
Join your host, Carrots Nazareno, on Live, Love, Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
I think we need an episode where we just break down all of the scandals. That's what I think we need to do. We need to come in. We need to have like scandal experts come in and then just really critique the entire thing. I think that would be great. Welcome back to the podcast, Good Times More, the podcast, season 2, brought to you by Globe. Hey, why worry about IDD charges to your loved ones in Canada when you can have your own virtual Canadian landline number here? Enjoy Canadian domestic call charges in the Philippines with Globe Duo Canada. To register for Duo Canada, text Duo Canada to 999 to 8888 or visit globe.com.ph/Duo Canada. There's a Facebook page I was going to plug, but that's not part of the thing here. Thanks, Ange. Back on the program here tonight is going to be, again, a short show. We apologize. It's because the staff have something important to do related to the network early tomorrow morning. Plus, I've been losing my voice these past couple of days, so we'll keep this one short tonight. Plus, no Bianca, no Catalano. They'll be here on... Cat will be here on Wednesday or Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I think Thursday. So we'll work it out. So our caller of the night tonight, I'm just going to go ahead and pick that girl who's really nice to me with all the Andy questions. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that. You are caller of the night, and we'll get in touch with you on how you can win all of your prizes. But in the meantime, we got to get out of here because we are supposed to be done by 11 p.m. tonight. So I want to thank you guys for calling, for downloading, and all the good stuff. We'll see you on Wednesday. Tomorrow's a holiday, so we'll be off. But Wednesday, we'll definitely be there. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gulata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.